Registrar Gladys Shollei has taken a new and potentially explosive turn. Leaked emails seen by KTN suggest an intricate plot involving top officials of the judiciary to kick her out of office. The emails between top officers and the Chief Justice refer to Shollei by a codename Darth Vader, a villain in the 1980s blockbuster Star Wars. The emails point to a 5-man strategy team around the Chief Justice that accuses Shollei of usurping the Chief Justice's powers. KTN's John Alanamu reports on the new turn of events.
Harmonious battle between the Judicial Service Commission and the Chief Registrar Gladys Shollei over alleged impropriety. But it's now emerging that the battle may be about a lot more than what has been in the public domain so far.
I know it's been a long day.
A string of emails seen by KTN paint a complex web of conspiracy involving high-ranking officials in the judiciary to kick out the Chief Registrar for supposedly standing in the way of reform. The emails were allegedly exchanged between Chief Justice Willie Mutunga, Joel Ngugi, a director of the Judiciary Training Institute, Chief of Staff in the Office of the Chief Justice Duncan Okello, financial analyst and consultant Dennis Kabara, and communications consultant and veteran journalist Kwamchetsi Makoha. In the plot, the Chief Registrar is referred to as Darth Vader, depicting the villain in the 1980s blockbuster movie Star Wars. In one of those emails, Joel Ngugi writes to the Chief Justice saying, quote, "This strategy will only succeed if you sign on to the endgame. The present occupier of the office of the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary must leave." And it continues to say, quote, "If we embrace the principle, we rescue the transformation. If we don't, there will still be an endgame, but it will be hers." End quote. Contacted for comment, Makoha said his work at the judiciary is privileged and he cannot determine whether he wrote or received any of the said emails. In what is termed as, quote, a war strategy, the 30-point plan aims to remove the Chief Registrar from office and, in the group's view, reassert the Chief Justice's position as a chief executive of both the judicial and administrative wings of this arm of the government. The plan's timetable, beginning on Sunday the 22nd of September, plots a number of actions that include having the Chief Justice, Willie Mutunga, change his vote on the Judicial Service Commission to one against Shollei, have the Chief Justice meet with judges from the Court of Appeal and establish cordial relations with them, assuring that their remuneration grievances will be looked into, and have dinner with the Speaker of the National Assembly to, quote, impress on the Speaker that there is no need for the institutions to be at loggerheads, that he needs to call off his dogs of war, end quote. The plan also aims at intimidating anyone supporting the Chief Registrar, variously referred to as DV or Darth Vader in the plan. The plot also involves having the Chief Justice meet individually with directors and registrars to, quote, intellectually terrify, morally bully, strategically distract them from their support of the DV and gather information, end quote. That will be followed by a number of activities leading up to October the 1st, called the Transformational Bloodbath, in which the CJ would move the JSC to dismiss or suspend the DV or the Chief Registrar for cause, interdict the Director of Finance, interdict the Director of ICT, among other moves to intimidate anyone who has supported the Chief Registrar. The aim, as quoted at the beginning of the war plan, is to ensure, quote, the single most important driver of resistance to judiciary transformation, Darth Vader or DV, shall be removed. The flurry of emails sent over months now puts a spotlight on the office of the Chief Justice in this ongoing war that spells challenging times ahead for the judiciary. Details of the emails will be in the Standard tomorrow. John Alanamu, KTN.